The reality is, if it's a 5-part process to get the outcome, if you get stuck at part 2 or part 3, that is valuable intel as a business owner to say, where do I need to optimize certain parts of how we deliver? By doing that, the theory is we can get people results faster. And when we get people at the end of the finish line faster, then the question becomes, how else can you serve me? What's the next thing you have? So now we're talking about lifetime value.
And because you talked about the next thing, how does gamification and customer retention, how can they be effectively used to improve the customer experience and engagement?
Yeah, it's so funny. So I'm a kid of the 80s, and I have a lot of inspiration from the original Nintendo. I don't know if you have Nintendo. I feel like this dates me a little bit. And my favorite game as a kid was Mario Brothers 3. And anytime you play Mario Brothers 3, it was a series of levels until you got to, if you're in land 1, you start to go through the levels. And at the end of the level, you have the castle where you beat the boss. And so what I loved about that and where I've gotten so much inspiration about it is they may have level 1, level 2, level 3, and then there's a prize. And if you just kept on playing and got one step closer, something's going to unlock that you don't know what that thing is. I can take that same exact concept and transform it into a business experience. It doesn't matter what line of business you're in. We work with from info product creators to SaaS companies to professional service providers. But I can say if you get to the third stop, there's something that unlocks, and I may send you something in the mail. I may incentivize and celebrate you in a way. One of the quotes that I heard that really stuck with me is there's a life coach named Brooke Castillo, and she had this quote that was, the last time that most people were recognized in their life was their high school graduation. And I would take it a step further to say for most people, recognition may be their high school graduation or maybe their wedding day. But beyond that, I don't think we do a good job recognizing and seeing people. And I think people want to be seen. I think they want to be celebrated. And so it's a powerful means to recognize and reinforce behavior, which is all things that I can do in terms of defining and gamifying the process to incentivize and celebrate the behavior in a really powerful way. So that's just one of many different tactics. And one of my other favorite things that I love to do is collection. And one of the things that I've gotten a lot of inspiration from is, are you familiar with Spartan races? Have you ever heard of the Spartan race?
Yeah.
Mud runs. This is something that I did. This is actually the medal I received in 2015 when I did my first Spartan race.